Alright, YouTube. This is part 2 to What If Naruto is a Prodigy. It's been 6 days and I kind of forgot what powers I gave Naruto. I know I gave him this super mode, where he had Earth and all the natures, just something like that. But it was on a part where he was about to get put on his team. So that's where we're gonna go right now, bro. So let's get to it. Alright, so Naruto and his team are waiting for their captain to come. But in this one, Naruto's a little more calmer. So he's not oh, hurry up, da da da. He just sits in his seat. Sasuke is over there staring at him because when Naruto was a kid, he used to always run around, I'm gonna be Hokage and all that. So he's like, what the heck is up with that dude? Isn't he supposed to be? He shouldn't be impatient like this, bro. What's going on? Alright, so look. Sokka's like, where is he? He's late. Naruto just goes into a deep sigh, Sokka looks over there and say, what was that, Naruto? Or something like that. Naruto just says, nothing. He doesn't say anything to her. She goes, Naruto? And she starts stopping over there. Naruto says, watch your step. As he makes a clone that appears right in front of her and trips her. In this one, Naruto is calm, as I said, but he's also a jokester. Yeah, how he used to paint on faces. He just still do that kind of stuff, but he doesn't do it a lot anymore. And yeah, so we're just gonna continue. Sokka gets up and gets mad, and she goes to punch him. Naruto blocks it and says, get out of my way. He's about to flick her on her forehead. He does that, boom, just how Tsunade did him. He go, bop. And Naruto's super strong. He got strength like Tsunade, but he don't put chakra into his fist and stuff. So, it's like she get a punch by Naruto in his criminal state. So she goes flying to the wall and hits the wall. That's Kakashi says, okay, it's time for me to step in. He comes in, he says, why are you fighting? Naruto just goes into another deep sigh. Sakura explains it. Kakashi and he says this is an interesting bunch. Though they're pretty boring. And which he would not say that because Naruto was about to legit beat her up, but oh well. They introduce himself now. Naruto is a goal, but in this one, Naruto is not going to be in the village forever. That's where we're going to take a turn. At the Zabuza arc, that's where Naruto's going to leave the village. Naruto says his goal. Sasuke and Sakura goals stay the same. Naruto goes, he doesn't even want to be Hokage anymore. He says he wants to make the world a better place. Stop all war, build, destroy and rebuild villages and make them better. Stuff like that. And his ultimate goal is to become a village owner. He makes the village by himself. Alright, so yeah. And I'm gonna let you guys choose what the village name will be. And whichever one I like the most, I will, when you comment, if the comment is on, because I don't know how it got off. Somehow it just turned off. But I don't know how to turn it back on. And if you do know how to turn it on, please tell me. Because I was lost on my last video. Because I'm why are there no comments? So yeah. Alright, so yeah. And Kakashi says, pretty interesting in his head. He goes, okay, tomorrow, don't eat tomorrow, and da da da. He says that same thing. Naruto already knows that it's for teamwork. Because I think I said, Itachi and Shisui trained him. I think I said something like that, yeah. I'm just going to say they trained him, and he knows everything, stuff, around the world, he knows stuff that Umbu would know. That's what he understands the stuff Umbu understands. That's what I'm trying to say. To make a long story short, that's what I'm trying to say. But let's continue. So, the next day, Naruto actually ate. He brings some what they call buns. I don't know what they call, so it's just rice balls. He brings some rice balls for them, and then he said eat. And they go, we weren't supposed to eat. He goes, how are we going to fight on an empty belly? What type of ninja goes into a battle while being hungry? He's definitely gonna lose. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah. So, Naruto says how they're just supposed to go into battle on an empty belly, and yeah, y'all get that. So, yeah, they eat it. Kakashi comes, he smells the food, so he like, and so he just explains what they gotta do, and when he says go hide, at first, Naruto throws 2 smoke bombs, throws Kakashi off, and he makes a clone, in which Kakashi did not actually notice, because as soon, like, no. Let's restart. He explains the rules, and so first we start off with Naruto throwing 2 smoke bombs. Naruto was already hiding, actually. It was a clone that was talking with him. Yeah. So, yeah. The clone throws 2 smoke bombs, jumps in the air. Now, Kakashi's going to get confused, because, like, he's going to see a Naruto running. But then he's going to be attacked by Naruto from behind, in which he does not know yet. So he sees Naruto, jumps in the air. Naruto goes, fire style, dragon breath. And dragon breath jutsu, Kakashi was not expecting. He goes, earth style, mud wall jutsu. He creates an earth wall, mud wall, I don't know what it's called. He creates one of them in which it blocks the fireball. In which this would throw Kakashi off, since he had to block it so he could hide away from it. Like, he would not know where Naruto is. So in this time, the Naruto clone was preparing one of his strongest jutsu. He goes, combination jutsu, fire and wind, fire breath. No, yeah, air breath. Yeah, air breath. It's the, like, I did not tell nobody this, but like I was going to give Naruto this jutsu, but I didn't want to use it so early, but I am anyway. So Naruto is going to what is it? Oh yeah, the jutsu. When the jutsu comes, it's like gonna be a dragon. Like, it's gonna actually look like a whole dragon. It's just gonna be the head of a dragon, and the dragon is actually made out of fire, but it's surrounded by wind. Like, it's like wind currents in a fire. So when if it hits anything, it'll create like a firestorm. So Kakashi says, not again. He jumps back. He goes, water style, water dragon jutsu. And Kakashi's thinking like, what is this jutsu? And yeah, as soon as it hit, it creates a huge firestorm, and the steam is what throws Kakashi way off, cause like the steams ruin his senses. Like, he don't know where Naruto went, cause it ruined his sense, the sense of smell and all that. So yeah, Naruto is sneaking up. He tries taking the bells, but Kakashi notices it and disappears behind a tree, in which he appeared in the tree where Naruto was hiding in, and he didn't notice. He goes, no, Sasuke was hiding in the tree, and Sasuke was like, wait, he didn't notice me. As he jumps out of the bush, goes for a kick, Kakashi's like, huh? He blocks it with his left arm, jumps out of the tree back into the open, in which Naruto attacks him, trying to like sweep him off his feet. Kakashi jumps. Sakura comes in and throws a paper tag, and she's like, dang, they're so persistent. He flips in the air. He goes, fire style, fireball jutsu. He uses the fireball and makes them jump. He goes, that was some pretty good teamwork in his head. Maybe I underestimated them. He goes, now it's time to get serious. He doesn't reveal his Sharingan. He just stops playing around, since they're actually pretty good. He goes, fire style, fireball jutsu again. And Naruto looks at Sasuke. Sasuke looks at Naruto. Naruto jumps back. Sasuke goes, fire style, fireball jutsu. And Naruto appears behind Kakashi. Kakashi, not knowing, will jump in the air. And Naruto jumps in the air behind him like Kakashi didn't notice. Naruto goes, air palm. I don't know if that's the Hyuga jutsu, but like, I think it's a jutsu where like air palm, wind palm, air palm, I don't know what it's called, but like, it hits Kakashi, and Kakashi goes flying into it, which sends him flying into a tree, in which his clothes are burnt, but his mask isn't. Like, y'all already know what type of jutsu. It doesn't really matter what you use. He has multiple masks, so it really wouldn't matter. So yeah, their teamwork is unbelievable. He did not know where Sakura went. He did not know, because after Sasuke did that fireball jutsu, he didn't see her. Then Naruto clone was by Sasuke, and then Naruto appeared behind him. That's what happened in that little spot right there. So yeah, when he hit her, he went flying into the tree. Sakura had placed a paper tag on that tree, and boom, Kakashi goes, what the? He substitute As soon as it explodes, they think they got him. Sokka goes, yeah, we got him. And Naruto says, don't let your guard down. Burst out, fireball jutsu. He blows it to Kakashi. Kakashi goes, how did he? He goes, he just dodges it, like he jumps out of the way, jumps into the air and goes, lightning style. What am I saying? He goes, lightning style. Lightning stream. In which he does that. And, yeah, so, like, the floor turns into lightning. And Naruto says, I gotta count it. Everybody back up. He goes, earth style. What is it called? I don't know what it's called, but he goes, earth style. Mud, river, jutsu. If that's not a thing, I just made it up. Oh, well. He goes, mud style. Mud, river, jutsu. In which, when the lightning hits the mud, it actually slows down. It's slowing down and eventually stops. Gosh, goes, what the? But he's getting sunk into the mud. Like the whole forest turned into mud. Like the whole floor, everything that was on the floor turned to mud, and it started sinking. It was only sinking people except for Naruto, because Naruto was standing on the mud using to put chalk into his feet. He goes, wait, it's the counter. He jumps up out of the mud, and he lands back in it, but he puts chalk into his feet so he could stand on the mud. Naruto says, so you figure it out, huh? But it's too late for that. Kakashi goes, huh? Sakura had placed literally more than 10 tags all over his body. He goes, when did... Then Sasuke used, one of those big things where you throw it, like, them big shurikens, like those, windmill, whatever they're called. He threw one, but it was really, like, it had that wire around it. He threw it, and he controlled it with the wires and wrapped Kakashi up. Then Naruto said, set it out. Fire style, fireball jutsu. Kakashi didn't know, he just wanted to get out of there. So when he substitute, Naruto already knew where he was going. He appeared right behind Naruto. Naruto appeared right behind Kakashi and grabbed the bells and threw him to his teammate. And they jumped back. Kakashi did not notice, and he sends a fireball jutsu to town there. And Naruto goes, what the? He didn't even notice. Earth style. Earth wall. Protecting his teammate. Then that was where next thing goes, what the frick? Why is he still attacking? And Naruto says, oh, we got high. Earth style, earth dome. He pissed them in the earth dome, and Naruto stays out. He goes, Kakashi sensei. And Kakashi goes, huh? The bells. We got the bells. He goes, what? When did the heck? Well, that was some good teamwork. You passed. And Kakashi says, I bet you already know. Yeah, so we're just gonna skip that now. They're doing D-rank missions and now. For the past 2 days, they've been doing D-rank missions. Sasuke actually gets impatient and says, man, he wants what is it called? The C-rank mission, like Zabuza or something like that. The Zabuza art. This is where it's gonna begin. But before we begin, I'm gonna end it right here. And please subscribe, like, comment, and give me to 150 subscribers. Expert Games out.